HOPE is an acronym, helping other people excel. We sow seeds and we cultivate young minds. And it's one boy at a time. It's one young man at a time. My name is Satcher Dawson. I'm the Executive Director of Hope Farm. We're in the 76104 zip code. 76104 has the lowest life expectancy in the whole state of Texas.
I learned about Hope Farm shortly after hearing a quote that said, "A single mom that trusts in God isn't raising her kids alone." And I really, really believed in that. My name is Lynetta Wilson. My sons have been at Hope Farm since 2016. Hope Farm has meant a lot for me and my family. When I first came to Hope Farm, I assumed that it would be a program for the boys. And what I've learned is that Hope Farm is much more than that they're really intentional about pouring into the entire family.
If my mom is happy, then I'm happy. She's my #1 person.
I married my high school sweetheart, and unfortunately just addiction and abuse in our marriage just made it very unsafe for the children and I to stay in that relationship.
I was outside in the car. Mom and Dad, they were arguing and fighting, and then Dad punched the wall, and then my mom, she started crying. It was very upsetting.
Decided to dissolve the marriage, and I've been partnering with Hope Farm ever since.
I felt sad and angry.
It was really difficult. You never get married with the intent of being divorced. I assumed that would be my forever. I was really scared about having a broken home and raising the children in a broken home and what that would look like. Unfortunately, he's not a part of their lives. He struggles with his addiction and is incarcerated, so I am truly raising the children alone.
You can take a look in the prison, which our forefather, Mr. Randall, did. He went to a prison and interacted with some of them. And the main thing that they had in common there was that they all grew up without a father in the home. Moms can do a lot of great things, but they cannot teach their son how to be a man. I think the biggest problem with inner city, low-income families is due to single-parent household. So that's why fatherlessness is so important.
It is very important to have a male figure in your life. I always tell someone from Hope Farm, I always ask them and get their opinion. Well, I'll get the right answer out of them.
Not having someone in the home for those lessons, those connections that only a father can provide are detrimental, but through my partnership with Hope Farm and our relationship here, they have that. Jeremiah knows that he can reach out to Mr. Mario or Mr. Dawson and have conversations that maybe he wouldn't feel comfortable having with me.
Our goal is to transform these underserved youth into men of integrity.
The reason why I showed up is I just needed some help, guidance, and also, being fatherless, I also was missing those pieces that you would have if you had a father. So I needed a place, and my grandmother reached out to our church, and one of the church members said, "Hey, you sound like Hope Farm might be the place," and here I am. I have no memory at all of my mom or dad. My dad, I believe he committed suicide, and I don't know what happened to my mother. I definitely wouldn't be as successful as I am today, and with the teachings and guidance that Hope Farm has given me. I would definitely not be as successful. I would be probably not graduating right now, because that is, out of all of the things Hope Farm has done for me, that is probably one of the biggest things. I'm gonna graduate with a criminal justice major.
I want to become a dentist. If I'm smiling, then I make everyone else smile.
The money that you give is leading to success stories. You have to think about the value and the outcome of it. Is people like me. You're putting in an investment on the future generation.
Because of your investment, we are changing lives.
I'd like to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For investing in my children.
For investing in me.
For investing in me.
And investing in me.
Without Hope Farm, I do not know where I would be.
But today I'm thriving.
I'm about to graduate from college and serve our community as a police officer.
Because of people like you. I become a dentist to help people and be there for someone. I want to perfect people's smiles.
I'm eternally grateful.
We could not do it without you.
And we are truly grateful for that. I do not take for granted those folks behind the scenes who are pouring into our lives have truly changed the trajectory of where they're going to be. Our lives would look a lot different if we didn't have Hope Farm. I can't wait to see what the future holds.